Everyone, and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last week and how the price of gold can move in the next week. High of 2020 we have seen the price of gold is moving in this range. Okay, and the range high you can say after making this particular high from 2145, only this is the time where we have seen this level. Otherwise it has moved in a zone of 2089 to a level of 1614. This is the range we have seen the price of gold was moving for so long. Okay, and then when the price started going above this level, we have seen it has made a high from 2145. So keep it in mind that as soon as start going above a level of 2.89, chances will be high that there is a probability it will touch this level. Okay, why we have seen there's a sharp rise? Because this level is the all-time high, and then it has crossed this level because this level is already tested 2-3 times, so chances was very high it will move outside. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of gold can move in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail id in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, I have to explain you this because see, this is an 8-year pattern which was forming from 2012 to 2020. Okay, 8-year pattern. After that these three similar patterns are forming. This is the 2-year pattern. Okay, and this is an 8 and 5 months pattern. Similarities are same that whenever it is hitting a new high, a fall is coming. Okay, and that is creating a U pattern. Now if you look at this particular trend, chances are very high that if the price started sustaining above a level of $2045, okay, and then a further upside movement we can see looking at this particular chart. Okay, so look at this particular chart from 2 days. There is a container upside also we have seen, and then a good volatility we have seen. Today if you look at this particular chart, we have seen that the price has moved to a level of $2039, and then it made a low of around $2003 also. Okay, for this particular week there is a red candle forming with a high of around 2057 and a low of around $20,001, which is today. Okay, so now what we can see looking at this particular chart for the next week. So suppose if the price sustain this level, and there is a clear indication chances are high it can sustain above this level, so we can see it can move towards its next resistance at a level of around $2033. Okay, this is the level. It has already touched this level and it has come down now. Okay, since morning it is trying to go upside, and now we have seen there is a fall, sudden fall. Okay, so probability is high that as soon as started going above this particular level again, we can see it will go towards a level of 2033, and from there a probability of crossing a level of 2045. After this level we can see it will cross a level of 2045, which is already being a weak resistance. So chances are high once it crosses this level, a further upside movement we can see. From there a probability of going towards 2062. You have to keep it in mind that 2045 is already being a weak resistance, so chances are high it will go above a level of 2057. From there probably going towards 2062. Once the price started going up 2052, then we can say it will go towards $2074. See, these are all resistance which I have to understand why these resistance are important, as well as support, that this is the level where profit booking comes. Okay, and then a bounce back comes, or if it moves upside, then a sharp upside we can see. So suppose if the price sustain about 2074, a further upside we can see towards a level of $2087. Okay, and if it started moving out 2087, a further high we can see, and from there it will go towards $2145. This is the level where we can see, and if it started going off that level, a further high we can see. Keep that in mind, there is a higher chances it can move further high. Okay, if it keeps sustaining above a level of 2033. Okay, because there is a clear indication. Okay, but you have to understand as soon as it started moving below a level of $2007, a further downfall we can see, because then there will be a trend forming towards down. Now as I have already explained you that market is uncertain. Okay, market is uncertain, so how you can be saving your capital? By following this rule, putting SL. Okay, it will save your capital, and deciding how much risk should be taking. Okay, suppose your capital is 100%, divide that capital into 5 or 6 trades which you are taking for a day, and then distribute that capital 10 to 15%, okay, per trade, and then risk of 0.5 to 1% of the divided capital. Okay, this is how you can divide. Once your risk is that, suppose you are in a loss of 0.5 to 1%, what is suppose 10,000 per trade you are trading, and if you are lose around 0.5 or 1% of it, then stop the trade for the day and then trade the next day. It will be helpful and you will not lose your capital also. So suppose if the price didn't sustain, what we can see, suppose if the price didn't sustain, it can come down towards 2014 again, okay, and from there a probability of moving further low we can see towards 2010. Once the price started falling below 2014 to a level of 2010, a further downfall we can see, and from there a probability of going towards $20.08. Okay, keep that in mind that there is a higher chances if it started going below 20.08. Further downfall we can see from there a level of $2,000. And then what we can see, there is a clear pattern forming. Once started going below 2000, a further downfall we can see. From there a probability of going towards a level of around 1988. If the price started falling below 1988, a further fall we can see, and from there below a level of 1988 we can see. From there the chances are high it will move towards a level of 1982. If the price started falling below this level, see, if the price started moving below a level of $20.07, chances will be high because there is a clear pattern forming, and we can see it will move below $2,000 to a level of around 1983 and to a level of 1978. If it started moving below $1983, you can see a level of 1978. Once the price started moving below 2000, I'll make another video explaining where it can go. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me, or given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe.